Hey friends, quick reminder before today's video, don't forget I'm doing a live stand-up show in Phoenix, Arizona on January 4th at 6 p.m. at Desert Ridge Improv. It's gonna be a great time. I'm pretty sure I'm performing the night after John Lovitz, which is wild because like 3 times a week I think about that quote from The Wedding Singer where he was like, he's losing his mind. And
I'm reaping all the benefits.
Anyway, I would love to meet you guys and hang out, so come see me. The tickets are linked in my description box. All right, into the video.
I'm Jaime. I need all you dozens of viewers out there to just tell me how you like this, alright? Welcome to this show.
Friends, have you ever asked yourself the question, what if The Bachelor was way grosser and filmed inside of a Hot Topic clearance bin? And what if said Bachelor, instead of being a handsome, successful, classy guy, was a crazy tan, washed up musician with clip-in extensions?
Hi, I'm Bret Michaels. I'm the lead singer of Poison.
He's tan and he's blonde and we probably look like brother and sister a little bit, but that's hot.
Well, if you're like me and you ask yourself this question every day, then perhaps you forgot that this question was actually answered in 2007 when Rock of Love with Bret Michaels aired on VH1. Bret Michaels basically invited 25 women to live with him in a mansion so that he could eliminate them week by week to find love. And these women said, say less, dude, I'm there. In fact, I love this man so much, I will even physically fight other women just to get a date with him or access to his tanning bed. It's been a while since we did a throwback, right? My channel used to be so throwbacky, and now I talk about trending topics and modern stuff. But I miss remembering nostalgic bad TV like this with you guys. Remember we talked about Flavor of Love, MTV's Becoming, Made, that one game show with Jenny McCarthy.
Hold on to your hats and glasses, because this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness! Shut the hell up!
I felt like it was time for another one, and I've always wanted to talk about Rock of Love with Bret Michaels. This one, like, I was a huge fan of Flavor of Love. I wasn't really a fan of this one. This one is far less entertaining, but like, don't worry, because this video is still gonna be entertaining. But Bret Michaels was just nowhere near as entertaining to me as Flava Flav. Flava Flav was like, I was his #1 fan. Bret Michaels, I'm like, all right, you're like cool and all. And it's cool that you were the lead singer of Poison, but I feel like you used up all your personality for that, and there wasn't much left when it came to this show.
She beat my to a pulp if I had to beat on a log. Implanted breasts.
It's like I didn't want to like him because like he comes across as a womanizer, but then he'd be real sweet and loving to all the girls, and it was like, this isn't good TV, you know what I mean? He really seemed to take this show quite seriously. He really wanted to find love. He wanted to get away from all the rock and rollness and the partiness.
I want to get away from the craziness and the partiness.
And what better way to find your special lady than by rounding up 25 of the drunkest, sloppiest women you could find in America and putting them in a house together, stock full of liquor and sleep deprivation.
Don't touch me!
The girls on this show were 11 out of 10. I thought the girls on Flavor of Love were pretty wild. These girls, you will get secondhand drunkenness just from watching them. They're so drunk.
Bret seemed to have cast all the big boob, you know, stupid girls.
Like my daughter, that's what I like live for.
I am like Bret girl.
Okay.
So put on your cowhide coat and shiny Barbie hair wig and bandana and cowboy hat, and let's take a deep dive into Rock of Love with Bret Michaels after a quick word from today's lovely sponsor.
And now a word from our sponsors.
You know, friends, finding the right doctor can kind of be like dating. You know what I mean? Some people are really good on paper, but then when you meet them, they're immediately like, so how's your bowel movements, before even saying hello, you know? Like, dude, buy me dinner first. So when I finally found a doctor who not only listened, but laughed at my jokes and didn't treat me like a malfunctioning robot, I was like, all right, I found my person. Which is why I absolutely love and adore ZocDoc, which is today's sponsor. So ZocDoc is a free website where you can search and compare high quality in-network doctors, choose the right one for your needs, and then instantly book an appointment for everything: primary care, an eye doctor, skin care, dentistry, and pretty much everything in between. ZocDoc makes it incredibly easy to book in-network appointments with over 100,000 healthcare providers, and you can actually filter it by insurance, location, specialties, and you can actually read reviews from other patients, so it just makes it super easy to find the most convenient care for you. Funny enough, when my team asked me if I wanted to work with ZocDoc, I asked, like I always do, like, is this a good company? What do you guys think? And Jake, my brand deal manager, was like, oh my God, I love this site. I use it all the time. And I was like, sold. I trust you. Honestly, my favorite feature is that you can book instantly. There's no phone calls, you know, no hold music, awkward conversations where you have to tell your symptoms to the receptionist or slip up and forget your own birthday halfway through. And you can usually get an appointment within 24 to 72 hours. Some of them are even same day, 0 feet away. You can literally book a doctor appointment before your coffee gets cold. So friends, if you are ready to find your doctor soulmate, someone who really gets you, you can head to ZocDoc.com/Jaime. It's free, it's super easy, and it is the only relationship you'll have where ghosting is a good thing. Do you get it? Because no news is good news from a doctor. Thank you so much, ZocDoc, for sponsoring a portion of today's video. And now back to the show. Hey guys, we're back. All right. Rock of Love. Season 1, episode 1.
There's plenty of women out there that you want to be friends with, and there's a lot of women out there you want to have sex with. But if you can find one that you can be friends with and have sex with, henceforth, Rock of Love.
So we get to meet all the girls. They're super classy.
I was named Miss Hooters of Illinois.
I'm ruled by my genitals because I'm about to that bitch up.
I love my boobs.
I'm gonna get me some rocker ass.
I loved that, like, some of them were trying to pretend to be huge fans of Bret Michaels, but they couldn't even get the name of his songs right.
One of my favorite songs was Every Thorn Has Its Rose.
Every Thorn Has Its Rose, yeah. And I really love the song My Heart Will Go On by Titanic. This was a little weird. Like, I don't remember this happening in other shows of this sort, but 5 girls got eliminated right away, like before ever even meeting Bret Michaels. They got eliminated by Big John. Is that the guy's name?
Big John.
And I didn't understand, like, they never said why. I don't know if it's because he thought they were uggos or something, or maybe they were just too hammeredly, sloppily drunk.
I came here to get my man, and I intend to. I ain't going home.
But this girl, Tiffany, she, like, came back and was like, I know I got eliminated, but please let me stay. I even had a hat made.
I had a hat made?
She had a hat made, dude. You gotta let her back in.
There's literally nowhere for you to sleep.
I'll sleep on the floor. Please, I'm begging you. I had a hat made. I'll do anything.
Get your bags.
And boy, was that a mistake, because she proceeds to be the most annoying, slovenly, drunkest, weirdest lady for the next couple episodes. She kept repeating herself over and over, saying, don't threaten me with a good time.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Don't threaten me with a good time. Don't threaten me with Don't threaten me with a good time.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
He does a photo shoot with all the girls. Like, that's the first thing he does with them, is this photo shoot where he's the photographer and he wants them to do all these sexy poses. And Tiffany is just so drunk that she's like contorting herself into weird positions.
Strange.
Something tells me she's never taken a posing class, you know what I mean? Bret Michaels grossed me out during this part too, because he kept talking about how he was sporting a bone dog.
I was having a lot of emotions pouring through my member.
John, I'll be back in a minute. Hold on a sec.
We're good. I don't want to hear about that. This cute brunette girl, I can't remember what her name is, but she was very shy and like not like the other girls, you know, and didn't quite know how to do sexy poses. So she kind of just stood there like,
You ready? Now give me really sexy. Just look right at me. Lean right into it. Baby, give me nothing but sex, all right? All right, work me, baby.
You know who she reminds me of? She reminds me of Deb from Napoleon Dynamite.
Hello. Would you like to look like this?
This is a girl.
What a sweetheart. I was also struck by, again, I guess part of it's because of the alcohol, but there were so many girls on this show in particular that could not talk and couldn't form sentences.
I would have killed the bitch. I swear to God, I would have.
He like obsessed over this woman, Tamara, and kept saying she was the most beautiful woman in the entire house, but he ends up eliminating her because she can't speak.
You know, I just think, I don't know. I think I like a lot of different things.
Right. Is it kind of strange just being in this situation?
I don't know the details. I don't know the amount of time or the extent of anything, but I get it.
We couldn't hold a conversation.
I'm like, Bret, girl.
But she's not the only one.
I'm basic girl next door, nice girl, friends with everybody. I moved around a whole lot in my life.
I think I did make a good impression.
Like, I felt really smart. Like,
How come you guys can't say words good? This girl that was real stupid and like couldn't talk right, when she gets eliminated, she insults all the other women and she's like, I guess he doesn't want smart girls around.
Bret seemed to have cats all the big boob, stupid girls. I just guess he just doesn't like the smart ones.
Honey, I got news for you. You are also big boobed and stupid. I'm kidding. I think she's just drunk. In addition to the girls who couldn't form sentences and speak correctly, there was also a few girls who would not shut up and never stopped talking ever. Like this girl Raven, I think she only made it through like the first couple rounds, but she literally would not stop talking to Bret, like about her childhood and about real serious stuff.
I want somebody who appreciates me like me. Who
I can tell.
Very intelligent. I got a lot to offer in that respect, in that area.
Right.
They're so busy looking at the physical components of me that they're, too busy to look at the mental, intellectual aspects.
Raven was very forceful, and she had a lot to say.
I'm trying to, get my heart out here. I love to think a lot. I'm a very, intelligent ponderer. I think very deep. A woman has to be very obtuse about telling him that you're intelligent instead of just, worming around the board. So you had a stable home. I never really did. My mom was very abusive. I read a lot about parallel universes, scientific world.
Watching that clip, I had a light bulb that like I've gotten so much editing inspiration just subconsciously from reality shows like this that I watched in high school. That whole like when someone's telling a story that's too long and you add the reverb and like the cross dissolve transition. So good. Meanwhile, Tiffany is just wreaking havoc all over this first episode.
Trot back over there. Here's what I'm not gonna do. She kept coming in my face and I ain't having it.
I feel like they should have done another take and chose different wording for that, but that's just me.
Coming in my face.
I like how they put subtitles on everything she says because her speech was so slurred you couldn't understand anything.
You act like you don't know me. What? You act like you don't know me. Ain't no bad enough to step front in my face. Get over it. I will. Thank God I got here right now.
There was also one of the girls I wanted to touch on a little bit, Magdalena, who was from Poland, and she was kind of like one of the only likable ones to me. She was quite normal, but I thought it was so interesting and just did not age well how many of the other girls throughout this season kept referring to her as a man, to the point where even she had to constantly assure us that she isn't a man in subtle ways.
I'm not a man. I'm not gonna be your gentleman. I know, man.
And I guess they were saying that because she was tall and had a deep voice, which, I take offense to because everybody says the same thing about me. Like even Bret, there was something they did where she had to sing a song and he's like, yeah, Magdalena kind of sounded like a drag queen.
Magdalena sings, sounds a little like a drag queen.
How does one sound like a drag queen? You know what I mean? We can't all be amazing singers like you, Bret. We can't all be like, every rose has its thorn. He made the girl sing so much. It was so freaking brutal to watch.
When I wake up.
All these shows, it's like whoever the bachelor is always like, I'm looking for a woman who can do this. I need a woman who can do this. I need a woman who can fry chicken.
I like a girl that can cook. Whoever makes the best fried chicken tonight wants a date out on the town.
So with Bret Michaels being a musician, he's like, I need a woman who could be a musician. So he takes him into the recording studio. Terrible.
Do you remember?
He makes him write a song and perform it live for some record label guy. Terrible.
I wake up, I'm filled with the warmth that the sun cannot replace.
I'd never seen one of these shows that had so much terrible singing.
Once I received the phone call from LA, I knew that God finally.
One of my other favorite characters, her name was Rodeo. I think she makes it through like 4 rounds or something. She was a personal trainer. Her and Bret bonded right off the bat because they both have children.
You got 2 beautiful daughters.
I have a little boy. He's 7.
Wow, that is awesome. Rodeo was my first real, true, instant connection. She talked about her son, I talked about my daughters.
That's literally like bonding with someone because you both love lunch. That's like saying, why is a tree good?
Might as well ask, why is the tree good? Why is sunset good? Why are boobs good?
But Rodeo, like at first I was like, oh, she's gonna be one of my favorite characters, and then she very quickly became a lot. Her laugh was the laughiest laugh I have ever heard, and she spent 80% of the season just sorry, that was a lot, Robin.
That was a lot, Robin.
always include the kids.
She was either hysterically laughing or hysterically crying every single time the camera was on her. She cried about the strangest stuff. Like one time she cried because she didn't want to date with Bret and they didn't get to go horseback riding.
My dream date with him was to ride on a horse.
Then she cried again because she missed her son, which that part made sense.
My child.
Then she cried again because the song she wrote had lyrics about her son and Bret thought that was weird.
Kids love music and I'm trying to bring them into good music. And I love rock and I love country. That's why I wear my hat. That's why kids love me.
What? In episode 4, she gets eliminated. Of course, she cries about that too.
I'll never let it go.
And so did Bret. Bret cried about eliminating her.
That was the toughest thing I've done in a long time.
So basically what I'm saying is she cried, he crew too. They both crowed. So of course in all the shows like this, there's always a villain, you know, somebody that they kind of like make the villain. And in season 1 of Rock of Love's case, it was this redheaded chick, Lacey, who was a literal psychopath, dude. And I know with reality TV, like a lot of it is staged and they kind of obviously pushed her to be the villain, but still, I think she took it to another level. She got it in her head that she really didn't like this other girl in the house named Dallas, and she spent like 3 episodes just trying everything in her power to nitpick at this girl and to get Dallas to punch her. And she was following her around and touching her.
I want fur coat. Stop touching. Sweetie, I want to see in your fur coat. My strategy at this point is if I can get Dallas to hit me, she's going home. So I'm just going to push those buttons and push and push. Stop.
I feel like this would not fly now in a reality show. Like somebody would step in and be like, you can't touch people. During the date where he took the girls into the recording studio, she was like, I'm a musician.
I am super comfortable in this situation. This is exactly my element.
I'm a musician. I'm an experienced musician. This is right up my alley. So my hopes were obviously super high. I was like, oh, she's going to be a really good singer. But alas, she was just okay.
We got hot, cold December. Hey, baby, do you remember?
And struggled to match pitch with the headphones on, which I understand is difficult, but if you're not good at it, you don't get to brag. You know what I mean?
Hey, baby, do you?
Bret was always sweet to him, even when they sucked. He's like, I love that. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. That was good.
And none of the other girls could sing at all, so he just had them make moaning noises.
I'll spank you.
Oh, it's classy. Again, maybe I just didn't consume enough of these shows, but this was the most violent one of these shows I had ever seen. I'd never seen the women like hurt each other so badly.
Ready, because
Meanwhile, Bret is just somewhere chilling in the background, like putting on lip gloss or something.
You're a hypocrite. I'm not a hypocrite.
Well, there you have it, guys. Rock of Love Season 1. A cultural artifact from a time where VH1 would pretty much give anybody a reality show. Thank you for watching. You guys know what I'm doing this weekend? I'm shooting my music videos. So that's happening in 24 hours. I'm so excited. Don't forget to come see me live if you are in the Phoenix area. I'd love to see you, meet you, hang out with you, make you laugh, high five you, whatever happens. Link is in my description box. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video. There's such a big age range of these women. There's like women in their 50s and women in their 20s. It's he has no preference, it would seem. I had to rip 4 discs that I thankfully got on Amazon and shipped in time. Can you feel sorry for me? Alright guys, the bangs are here, okay? I hid them because I couldn't get them to look good today. I know a lot of you liked them, but they only looked good that one day.
Into every part of my life. I want to give them every bit that is me, and I want them to be every part of what I am as I am every part of what they are.
And every part of what I am is a part of what she is, and she has a part of me, and my parts fit with her parts, and there's all kinds of parts parting around. And if 2 little parts fit into a big part, and that completes the part of the puzzle that's part of my life, well then a ping pong part's got a fart, you know what I mean?
I don't know what it is when I'm with Bret, but he's that person that makes you feel giddy inside.
And then they broke up. I love that they're playing every thorn has its rose. I don't even know the lyrics. Friends, have you ever asked yourself...
Game time! I'm gonna be the winner, it's game time!
Oh, I forgot I recorded a song with my nephew and the audio is still here.